This is your live continuing coverage of CES 2018 on BeTerrific, an official media partner of CES. We're very proud of that. We're high atop Central Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I have got Greg here from OSKA, and thank you so much for joining us. You guys make a product that is non-medical, non-drug pain relief.
Yeah, it's a class 1 medical device, and it's indicated for reducing inflammation and pain at a cellular level.
So I'm very skeptical about these kinds of devices, right? It almost sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
But I do suffer from pain. I'm suffering from it now. I've got hip pain and I've got foot pain.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got foot pain from gout, hip pain from probably playing hockey, wearing my hip down, right?
Right.
Other than that, I feel great. Maybe a little tired, but other than that, I feel great. Does this work?
Yeah, so it's actually based on 60 years of clinical science. There's over 10,000 studies and 2,800 randomized double-blind placebo studies done using this technology. The technology is called PEMF, or Pulsed Electric Magnetic Frequency, and usually you have to go to a doctor, cost you $2,500 to $20,000 and a prescription, and this is $400 over the counter, and we make it right here in the U.S.
So, yeah, a doctor's visit costs a good deal of money. Maybe not $2,500 or $25,000.
The prescription for this technology does.
The prescription for this?
Yes, in a doctor's office.
Oh, okay, I got you. I understand. Right, now I get that. And this is over the counter. So how does it work? You talk about, I guess it pulses a little bit, very slightly?
It generates, so it's on right now. You can see the light's on.
Okay, yep.
And the light just represents that the board is on. It generates a pulsed electric magnetic frequency that's going to send a signal to your cells, and your cells are positive, negatively charged ions. It increases the circulation to the cells, and it forces out the waste product from the cell, which reduces inflammation and pain at a cellular level.
All right, so you've put one on my ankle.
Yes.
That's the place to put it on for my foot. Do you want to know where the foot pain is, or you're just...
Doesn't matter, because the field is the size of a 22-inch beach ball.
Okay.
So as long as it's near that area, you'll be fine.
Is this work on the same principle as those bracelets that were magnetic that everybody was raving about years ago?
So very similar concept. Ours is actually clinically validated.
Yep.
We actually just finished a randomized double-blind placebo study at Scripps La Jolla in San Diego, and we're being published this month in Practical Pain Management, which all the pain docs in the country review.
What are some of the things that this can help?
So first of all, anybody who's got chronic pain, so sciatic nerve, back pain, shoulder pain, plantar fasciitis, it works for all of those conditions.
Well, so Kat's our producer, and she says she suffers from migraines, very much like my wife, very badly. And she says this music from Samsung has given her a 4-day migraine, and she says she put one of these on while you guys were waiting for me to come back from the panel, and that it made her migraine feel better.
Yeah,
I'm impressed by that. I've got it on my foot. How quickly will it work?
So it runs on a 30-minute cycle, and some people need to run several cycles in order to feel a difference, but it's totally non-invasive, so you're not taking a drug, you're not taking a shot.
Is there any drawback to it?
So 60 years clinical science and usage in all kinds of different scenarios. Never been one adverse event ever reported to the FDA, and we're regulated by the FDA.
No side effects?
No side effects.
So I'm not feeling it yet. I have to be honest.
Right, you just put it on.
I just put it on. If I wore this for 30 minutes, or maybe if I wore it, could I do it back to back so I could do 60 minutes?
Exactly. You can't overuse it. So the more you use it, the quicker you're going to feel better.
So if I wear this for the rest of the day, I could report tomorrow how I feel. Is that realistic, that many cycles I should have by tomorrow and I should feel better?
So for the kind of pain you have in your foot, it's a high probability by tomorrow you're going to feel almost 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Almost 100%?
Yeah.
I mean,
even with all the walking.
And I do stupid things, like I'll go play golf. Last night I went and played golf.
Yeah.
I made some saves against a professional soccer player yesterday. I mean, whatever it takes to do the project, I'm here.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's actually, the technology is really well understood in terms of reducing pain and inflammation. And so the more you use it, the better off it's going to help you.
You want to leave this with me and I'll try it tonight and report back tomorrow?
I actually brought that demo for you to use.
Thank you.
And I want you and your wife, who suffers from, I understand, some migraines as well, like Kat, to use it.
Well, we will try it. Thank you. And certainly, I always feel anything that you can do to help a migraine, try anything. As long as there's no side effects, I'll try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Right.
She should try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But on the chance that it works. Now, I'll wear this. I'm going to put it under my pant leg. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally
for the rest
fine.
of the day? And I'll wear it, and then I'll report back tomorrow. Either way, yeah.
I mean, what we're finding, a lot of our people are getting off their drugs, opioids and narcotics, after 5, 10, 20 years of using our device.
If this works, and it could help the opioid crisis, even just a little, it would be huge. If it works to help chronic pain, it's huge.
Right.
Tell me about the battery life. So if I want to have this on all day, do I have it on all day?
Yeah, so it comes with a rechargeable battery. It's got a little micro USB plug, and it has a 10-hour charge out of the box. So you have 20, 30-minute sessions already waiting for you on that device.
And how long, I mean, will I become dependent on it, or is this like a one-time fix, or I could use this and now 3 months from now I might have another gout flare-up, and that's when I would use it again?
Correct. So most people use it as needed. So other than having to pop a pill, right? So,
but chronic pain is often, I mean, gout's a little different, migraines are a little different, but chronic pain like back pain or sciatic pain, you're going to live with like every day.
Right. So a lot of people get relief because it's actually helping the cells reduce inflammation at a cellular level.
Okay.
You're actually addressing the root cause of the pain. And so you may not need to use it after maybe 3 or 4 weeks of using it for chronic pain. You may not need to use it for another couple months until maybe you hurt yourself again.
And where was Kat using it? This was the one she was using?
Yeah.
And where was she using it?
She just had it tucked inside of her shirt into her bra strap so it stayed near her head.
Okay, and that's how she had to do it. How do you do it? Show me, like, give me a demonstration here so I can give the viewers a demonstration.
So for me, I ran in college and played soccer.
Yeah.
So I have a chronic hip condition. So my hip doesn't bother me anymore, but if I'm here at the show walking around, I'm going to stick it in my pocket.
That's it?
So that's it. And
right through your clothes?
Yeah, and every 30 minutes or so, I go and I hit the button and turn it back on.
No app, nothing like that?
No, we have an app on a future product that we're doing. We announced at the show here.
But you don't really need an app.
Not really.
And then you've got this band that I'm wearing on my ankle that keeps it, in place on your ankle.
Yeah, because you want to have it near your foot.
And I don't have a pocket on my ankle.
Correct.
I should have
for
socks
your hip,
with pockets.
You could stick it in your pocket later. Walk around with it.
I get an ankle holster and put this in it.
And also your table's ready.
My table's ready, right? It does look like that. My table's ready at Cheesecake Factory. How did you get to the company? Did you start it?
Yeah, so I'm the CEO and one of the founders. The technology came out of Western Australia, and then we commercialized it here in the U.S. So we always say, conceived in Australia, born in America.
How'd you find it?
So I used to work in the medical device business, Blackstone portfolio med device companies in California. And my former chairman introduced me to the original prototype, and then I used it and did some homework on it, and then we brought it to market in 2016, and I redesigned the product to make it consumer friendly.
How do people find out about it?
So you go to our website, oskawellness.com, that's OSKA wellness.com, or on Amazon. You look up the OSKA Pulse, and you can buy it there.
What would this cost?
So it's $399, and it's a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah, and then you can also buy it on a flex spending account, so the FSA store,
right,
or health savings account, hsastore.com.
If we had only had CES in December, that would have been more effective, but people can remember that for next year.
Absolutely, you always need to use those pre-tax dollars for something.
Right, exactly, and people always save it till the end of the year, that's why I said that, but you could actually do it now and count it against it. Very, very interesting. You're a serial entrepreneur then?
Yeah, so I've done a few of these.
Yeah. What else did you do?
I worked for a little company called Callaway Golf before it got big, and a company called Citicorp Ventures, which is the VC arm of Citibank.
Okay.
And a company called Club Glove that makes travel luggage for golfers.
We know Club Glove, yeah.
And On-Site Network in Chicago. We're the largest out-of-home digital media network in the country.
Were you the in-house entrepreneur for Citi Ventures?
No, but I did all the biz development and helped them do mergers, acquisitions, and sell off a few companies.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've had a very interesting career. Are you a golfer?
Yes, I play a little golf.
Very nice. Big Bertha, huh?
Yeah, Big Bertha, baby. Hey, paid my kids' school tuition and kept the family fed.
Wow. So wait, you were part of starting Callaway?
I was in the early stages of the company in the early 90s.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So I actually was a high school teacher, moved to Japan, taught English, and then got recruited to work for the Japanese government. Moved back to the States in '93. And went to go work at Callaway and was responsible for sales, marketing, and product development for 40 international markets.
How many people were at the company at that point?
When I got there, it was about 700, and when I left, it was about 2,800.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's a very cool story. What do you think of Topgolf? Have you been there?
Absolutely, I love Topgolf. Actually, Callaway, my buddies at Callaway are big investors in that. I love it. It's a great way to get away and introduce people to the game or just have a fun night out.
It's a fun night out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you so much. What do you think of CES?
I've been here before, but never in this capacity. It's an amazing event. A lot of powerful business people, male and female, media, international. It's just the whole world of business right here in one place. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is the best show in the world.
Yeah.
And it will make a lot of companies' year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's absolutely a wonderful show.
It's made our year, and it's only January 10th, right?
There you go. What a way to start.
Absolutely.
All right. Notice any trends here?
Yeah, what I've seen, obviously on the wearable side where we're sitting over at Sands Convention Center, I've seen a lot of wearables, but more importantly, we've seen the kind of like the version 2 of a lot of those, where now they're actually not just reporting stuff, they're actually giving you feedback to help you live a better life. That's, one of the things that our device is doing too.
That's what we were talking about a lot, is that you get all these analytics, now what do you do with those analytics?
Right.
And we're learning how to digest them, so I think that's a good point. And how does this differ from other similar products on the market?
So a lot of the devices like Quell and 10 units like that, they require electrodes and they have to go on your body. They're very invasive because they sting you or zap you, and this doesn't do that. It's totally non-invasive. Like you said, you don't feel anything until you feel better, which will probably be pretty soon.
When you say you've done the placebo tests, how do you do those? I mean, those have to be rigorously done.
Yes.
They have to be it has to be very maintained. And who do you hire to do that? I've always wondered.
Yeah, so you have to go through an internal review board or an IRB at a clinical facility. In our case, it was Scripps La Jolla in San Diego. And
so Scripps is very legit.
Oh, they're one of the top places. Outside of Mayo and Johns Hopkins, it's maybe one of the top research facilities in the country. And then they go through a process, and we're not involved. We hand over the product, they write the protocols, they study the patients, patient feedback, it all goes through a full audit, and then they report it out. And we took a flyer. So unlike a lot of clinical trials, we actually took all comers. So it could be someone who had a car wreck the week before, or someone who's had chronic pain for 20 years. We didn't discriminate. We said, we'll take any pain patient. And they recruited from about 4 different pain clinics. And those patients, the placebo actually was a net zero effect. And
what does that mean exactly?
Meaning that there was no change or there was an increase in their pain, because they used no other devices. And then on the ones that actually used our device, at the end of 2-week period, their pain had reduced 25 to 40%.
Excellent. Wow.
Without the use of drugs.
A lot of people would take 25 to 40% and maybe even better.
And every single one of those patients actually came to buy a product.
Excellent.
Which was even better. When we tried to take it back, they actually purchased their product.
Wow. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like how you did it, and you're doing it right. This would be considered biotech.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're electrotherapy, medtech. We won the medtech award. It's the most difficult award to win in the United States. Beat out Apple, IBM, and 2,000 other companies last year. And we won the TechCo Innovate Celebrate event in October as the startup of the year in TechCo.
Wow.
And for CES. So that's 1,600 companies.
Congratulations. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Welcome to CES. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for this. I'll keep everybody posted on how it's working. You give me a little tutorial after. I know you just put it on. That's it. But we'll double check. We'll double check the game plan. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We got a lot more coming at you live from CES 2018. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Your live continuing coverage from Las Vegas.